Can I ask you though, like, given we live in Silicon Valley, right? I beat myself up over this. I mean, if somebody would have just picked Amazon, Google, Tesla, Apple 2 years ago, like, is that considered stock picking to you?
It is. It is. And that's the story that people all chase. So here's the thing, right? We all want to talk about the fairy tale. Us in our circles, we all want to hear the story about the person at the dinner party that put all their money on Amazon, Apple, Google, and ended up making it. And that's a cool, popular story. But I'm telling you, that story is out there, but I'd say it's a rarity. It exists, but there is, I'd say, 20 more stories for that successful story of the people that got their butts kicked when stock picking. So just be cognizant of that. Society wants to preach that story, but we're giving you guys the stats right now of like how that strategy plays out. Yes, maybe you were one of the lucky ones. A good example, a recent client that came on board with me, super bright guy, just a brilliant man. He ended up making a lot of money with Tesla. Obviously, you guys have heard Tesla's done phenomenal. But his history with stocks, he was 100,000 plus in the red over 20 years. He ended up getting it right. He ended up getting one of the calls right. And then he made the decision and said, hey, I need to change my approach. And this guy is very intelligent. And that story is very rare, that someone that actually ends up getting the call, switching their strategy and changes everything. So I want all the listeners to be realistic. When you hear that cool story on YouTube or at the cocktail party, just realize it does exist, but it's very rare. And you have to know your odds. Just because it's possible doesn't mean that it's the reality or it's something you should go for.